I don't know the difference between model packs and mods. How am I supposed to know? Wait, what is that thing doing?
Hey guys, what's up? So welcome back to my first ever model pack review for Cube World. Now I know a lot of you guys are asking, wait Steven, what is a model pack? Well, a model pack is kind of like a texture pack, but instead it completely changes the model of an existing creature in Cube World. It has become a very popular thing going around because this is the first ever breakthrough of Cube World of people actually editing some classes, but these classes are in fact Cube World models. There has been countless videos of YouTubers uploading a lot of these model pack reviews, and they actually call these model packs mods. Now I'm not going to be naming them mods, I'm going to be naming them model packs or texture packs because first of all, they do in fact overwrite a specific creature in Cube World and they don't really add anything new. They just change the model and the texture. So that's why I'm going to name it either a texture pack or a model pack. Unless it adds in like a new function, like a trading system, underwater scuba tank that actually lets you breathe and stuff like that, then there you go. Then that is a proper mod, not a model pack. So there we go. Before you guys leave this video, I want to hear from you guys. After watching this video, post a comment of the correct term we're gonna use to best describe what I'm showcasing, either a model pack or a mod. So now let's begin this review and let me show you guys these 4 unique model packs. Model number 1. Now we all have used a hang glider once in Cube World. It is the fastest way to get to places in Cube World Alpha. Well, back then I didn't really use the hang glider to get to places. I was too busy doing other stuff.
Karen, what are you doing?
Alicia, get out!
But now I use the hang glider all the time. I don't do that stuff anymore. See, look at me using my hang glider right now. It's really quick. But you know what's better than a hang glider? How about we try out a spaceship? This right here is called the spaceship texture. Hang gliding, psh. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. We have ourselves a spaceship. So this model was created by Barothoth, and I'm completely sorry if I just murdered your username. So as you guys can see, all it really does is just replace your hang glider with a spaceship. This is his first ever creation, and apparently I still suck at flying. So this is the creator's first ever 3D pixel art creation, and this is his first ever time, and he made himself a spaceship, and I think he did a very good job. Look at the fire pixels in the background, and it looks pretty cool because it looks like your player is actually sitting down in a spaceship while you're flying around in it. Remember that this is a model replacement and it doesn't really change anything, it's just a hang glider in disguise. So I'm sure that you guys are looking at that ogre chasing me, and he has green hands. Why is that? Well, earlier today I was trying to change his model into Shrek. As you guys can see, here's some pictures of Shrek, but for some reason it didn't really seem to work because it was missing some files, which I'm not sure how to get them, only the creator knows. Maybe I was supposed to like force update me game, but I'm not sure what's wrong with the ogre textures. But yeah.
Model number 2.
Now in model number 2, I'm looking inside my inventory to see if I have this pet in particular. It is a peacock, but I don't have one, so now I have to go out in the wild, search forever, and find myself a peacock. I found myself a peacock. This is good news. So while I'm running towards this peacock, you guys can guess what it actually looks like. This is a model replacement for Chocobo. As you guys can see, look at it. It's yellow, it looks awesome, it is rideable if you actually tame him with the chocolate chick cookie, I think that's what it is. But there we go, that is a Chocobo, and it just replaced the peacock, and you could still kill him, you know, you could still hurt the peacock. Obviously it doesn't really change anything, there isn't any new features, it's just a model replacement. There he is, and I really like the details in this texture because it comes with a saddle and there's different versions. You could get him without a saddle or with a saddle, but I'll show you guys all how to install it very soon after this review's over. Next model,
Number 3.
So we've all been to the desert in Cube World. Well, most of us. If you haven't already been to the desert in Cube World, I know a very fancy seed. Let me just pull it up on my web browser. So if you would type in the seed 26879 and you just head west, you're gonna go towards the desert and you might find some big bosses while you're going over there. So after long traveling, I've made it to the desert. Here we are. So first thing first, what do you guys notice which is different at the desert? Look around. Look, do you guys see it? It's really obvious. Are you guys looking at it? You might be wrong because it is a cactus. The cactus now is different. It is a dancing cactus. So after someone requested it on the Cube World forum, some dude named Networked, went ahead and made a model for the dancing cactus. So now when you go to the desert, all of the cactuses are now replaced with a dancing cactus, or dance cactus, or whatever its name is. And there it is. It just blew up, and look how huge of an explosion it drops all those little pixels. But everywhere you go in the desert, you'll find another cactus, which is another dancing cactus like that one way over there. But this is like a flying cactus. Cheater! We got a cheater over here. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys will enjoy this review of all these models. I'm gonna be reviewing at least 3 different model packs in every single review that I'm gonna be making. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it. First off, I showed you guys the spaceship, and then I showed you guys like the chocobo, and then I showed you guys the cactus, and I tried to show you guys the ogre, but that one doesn't really seem to be finished right now since there's like a little bug. So if you guys really did enjoy this video, then be sure to leave a like. And if you guys would happen to hit, let's say, let me just pick a number. You guys always like hit the amount of likes I always asked for. So how about I ask for 2,000 likes? If you guys could hit 2,000 likes, then that pretty much means you really like this video, and I'll be showing you guys 4 unique models in the next video, just because you guys hit 2,000 likes. Anyways, guys, if you guys are interested of any of these models that I showed you guys today, and if you guys are wanting to know how to install them, well then, let's go ahead and see how to install these models. They're really easy to install. Let's do this. Alright, so let's go ahead and install these models. First off, I'm going to be using the same exact tutorial in every review I'm going to be making because the installation for every single model pack is quite the same. It's not even difficult at all. So first off, make sure that you own CubeWorld to revert back to your previous, CubeWorld data, just in case anything happens. Then I'll show you guys how to revert and how to do all that stuff. Anyways, what you're going to be doing is clicking on the annotation above this video where it says download these models, or links in description for the forums. So anyways, in this tutorial, I'm going to be installing Chocobo, the Chocobo, model replacement, and you're going to be downloading the assets browser. So download all of the models that you want and just drag them all to the desktop. So here's Chocobos, and you have to make sure you have the assets browser. What this is, it's a program that allows you to open up CubeWorld's data and, kind of add in files and, extract things. No, I don't think you could extract, but as of right now, you're able to replace models. So let's go ahead and begin this with the assets browser. What you're going to do is double click this zip, and you're going to see some files in here. So what you're going to be doing with this files is you're going to be making a new folder for those assets browsers. So right click new folder, and I'm going to call it AB for assets browser. And what you're going to be doing now is highlighting these files and drag them into the AB folder that you just created. So now we don't have to worry about the zip anymore because everything is inside this folder. Double click that folder, and here's the assets browser, the application. So open up that application right here. And now what you're going to be doing with this application is going here to File and Open. So you're going to open up your CubeWorld folder. So go here to File, Open, and you have to locate the actual folder. So let me show you the path of going over there. Let me just minus everything. So when you open it up for the first time, it's going to look like this. It's going to say Desktop Libraries, your name, and Computer. Open up the Computer tab right here. There's a little arrow. Open that up. You're going to see Local C. Click on Local C. Scroll down where it says Program Files. Open up Program Files. Scroll more down. It's not Program Files, it's Program Files x86. So make sure you get the x86 version for Windows 7. Scroll down more, and you'll see right here CubeWorld. Click on the CubeWorld folder and press OK. Alright? So once you have done that, you're going to see data 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you don't have to worry about 2, 3, or 4 because it's the same thing as data 1. Everything is all in one. That's why it's called data 1. Anyways, here's data 1. And what you're going to be doing is installing every single little, CubeWorld model inside data 1. You can't install in data 2, 3, or 4. Just make sure you're at data 1 and just leave it at data 1. So what you're going to be doing now is you're going to be downloading the models that you want to replace. Here's the Chocobo. I'm going to open up the zip, and inside the zip there's a folder called Chocobo. Open that up just to look around, just to see what's around. Because you're looking for the files that actually have the .cub, which is .cub. If it does have that, then you are good to go. So since Chocobo's download is quite different, there's 2 different versions. There's the one without the seat, and there's the Chocobo with the seat. If you want the Chocobo with the seat, go ahead and highlight this folder and drag it to the desktop. There you go. So what you're doing is you're extracting all of the CUB files from the zip into the desktop. So here it is. Now it's in a folder. I'm going to double click this, and you'll see that it says peacockbody.cub. It's going to be replacing the peacock. Now if you download something else, let's say if you would happen to download, let's say here, the spaceship glider. Here's the spaceship glider here. You're going to double click this, and you're going to see that it says glider.cub. That's all you need. And here's the installation tutorial and rules. So here's the glider.cub, highlight that and drag it to the desktop, and there you go. So now that you have the glider.cub in the desktop, you could just replace the glider from Cube World, and all it is just one single file replacement. And that's it. So once you have everything that you need, and just in case you download, let's say, Pokemon, and there's like 100 folders in there, what you're going to be doing is making a folder. So I'm going to right click new folder and just call it PKmon or something. And just open up that PKmon and just pretend this is the Pokemon zip. Double click and you'll see like 100 folders. Highlight all those 100 folders and drag it to your PKmon folder. So you're able to like simply go to the files and stuff and just highlight and drag it over to the assets browser. Anyways, once you have got everything that you need, just make sure that you have the .cub ready, and right here I have the Chocobo stuff, and this is what Chocobo replaces: the body, the feather, the feet, and the head. And once you have all that ready, let's go ahead and do this. So go back here to the assets browser, and you'll see that it says data 1. Click here on edit, alright, data 1, edit, insert. So once you go to edit, insert, you're gonna locate those files. So first off, let's just get the, here's the cactus right here. That's all it requires, just one cactus replacement. But I'm gonna look for the glider, which should be right here, glider.cub. Once you do that, press open, and there you go. Now you have inserted the file into here, and you are ready to go. But let's go ahead and mess with the Chocobo stuff. So I'm gonna go here to edit, import. You have to do this every single time for every single class. So edit, insert. Now I'm going to locate the Chocobo folder, which is right here, Chocobo with seat, open that up, and here is everything. You cannot press Control and highlight everything or Shift. You have to do this all manual. So click on the first one, which is Peacock Body, press Open, alright? Go here to Edit, Insert, and now do it for the feather, Open. Now go here to Edit, Insert, now do it for the foot, Open. And now go here again, edit, insert, and click on the last one, which is the head. You have to go back over and over and over and over and over, and for doing it for Pokemon, it's really long, but it's totally worth it, you know, at the end. Anyways, here's the Chocobo last thing, which is the head. Press open, and there you go. Once you have installed everything that you need, all of their file replacements, here is the Cactus, which is just one download file, and it's not inside a zip. If it's not inside a zip, you could just simply go here to File, Insert, and find the actual file, which is right here, Cactus, and just press open. That's it. All you're doing is just highlighting these .cubs and just inserting it into the data 1 folder. Anyways guys, that is it. Once you have done all that, you are ready to go. So once you're done, go here to File, Exit, and you have to exit off the assets browser. And now let's launch Cube World. You cannot launch Cube World with the actual application itself. What you have to do is go to its reboot menu. And in order to do that, or the reboot launcher, what you're going to do is go here to Start, go here to Computer, and go here to Local C, double click Local C, go here to Program Files x86, open that up, and go to the Cube World folder. Open up Cube World, and here you go. This is the reboot, or this is like the backup application, and it's just called Cube Application. That's it. Do not go here to Cube Launcher. Just go here to Cube Application, double click that, give it some time, and it should be able to open up itself. And there you go. Now go here to Start, go into any world you want. I'm going to go here, and there you have it. That is how to install models into Cube World. Just make sure that you don't launch the original launcher, because it's not going to work. And yeah, so there you have it. Just run the Cube application and you'll be able to run around with your special, models and stuff. If I press G, I do have the spaceship, so you guys could see it's right there. So now that I have replaced the models to my liking, such as the glider and, the chocobos and all that stuff, let's say you want to delete, your models. What you're gonna do is exit the game. So I'm gonna exit the game, and it's probably gonna take some time. So let me just pause the video real quick for it to close the game. So now that the game is done and it just closed itself, let's go ahead and restart Cube World. We're gonna remove all of the models that we replaced. So you're gonna go here to Start, click on Computer, go here to Local C, open up your Program Files x86 for Windows 7. Now locate the Cube World folder, which should be right here. And what you're gonna be doing is highlighting data 1, 2, 3, and 4 by holding Control and delete them. So delete data 1, 2, 3, 4 right here, these files, which are the DB files, so delete them. And what you're going to be doing is go back to the Cube World actual website and download the latest version of Cube World and install it over again. So you have to reinstall Cube World, and don't worry, you're not going to lose your saves, any of that stuff. It's going to be still there. So just delete data 1, 2, and 3 and just download the latest version of Cube World. Install Cube World all over again. That's just like force updating. And there you have it. Now you're able to play Cube World without any model replacements. So that is basically it on how to install the models. Hopefully it wasn't that confusing. If you guys got confused, then I might make a new tutorial very soon. And also, if you guys still need help, be sure to check out my help forums where you'll get the help that you need. I'm gonna go ahead and catch you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. See you guys later.